You even want to tell your friend them about it because it's that bad. They're erasing you from your friendship, them controlling, you can't talk to he, she, or the whole lady. You don't see it coming and you don't even know you're in the situation. Because that's what usually happens. You don't know that you were with a manipulator or a narcissist until they're done with you.
Do you remember when it first started? September, love was changing the minds to love while chasing the clouds away. I'm ringing in the key that's so we're singing as we dance in the night. Remember how the stars go the night away.
Have you ever survived a narcissist? Like you loved a manipulator? Somebody who took your feelings for granted? They never really appreciated you, they just appeared that way to pretend as if they cared. But deep down it felt as if they were trying to erase you. And the more you look into the mirror, it's as if you keep forgetting who you are. You know? You start to feel like you're being erased and you're trying to keep your head above water. You go to bed crying about this person, then you wake up and you have to put on a happy face, go about your day, and this person is like the most ungrateful person you've perhaps ever met. It's perhaps your friend's story, the one who ever seemed to have man problem and it looked like, yo, I really and truly fear her fault, because you can see all clear signs that she isn't supposed to be in that relationship, but for some reason it's like a cycle, you just cannot leave. It's because manipulation is an art. It's not something that you just wake up and do. It's a craft that you actually need to master. It's where somebody knows how to pull you in, they know how to chew you up, and they know how to spit you out. Manipulation is who you would consider to be the devil himself. And so this 10-poem book collection is for anyone in the situation. It's for anyone who knows people around the situation. It's for people who actually want to just avoid ever being in the situation. So yeah, me wanting to dip in on the pocket. I wanting to actually pull up the whole $1,200 because I'm about to forget telling you the story of a hard girl for dead. I don't know if somebody ever do something like that to you where them just try to delete you. And I just so you feel to the point where most morning you leave one looking at the mirror. You even want to tell your friend them about it because it's that bad. They're erasing you from your friendship, them controlling, you can't talk to he, she, or the whole lady. You don't see it coming and you don't even know you're in the situation. Because that's what usually happens. You don't know that you were with a manipulator or a narcissist until they're done with you, or until you've escaped, and then you get to fully look at the map, look at the compass, look on what really happened. So I say buy the connection, because this is perhaps your story. My name is Martin Robinson. Most of you may know me as Moonlight Poetry. Some of you don't know me at all. I'm a firm believer in let your work speak for you. So I'm not going to come here and tell you, oh, I'm like the greatest poet and whatever. But if you want to find out the type of wordsmith I am, if you want to find out what happened with this woman, if you want to find out somebody who can completely look at poetry from a different angle. This is not your average high school poetry. This is not he said, she said at the seashore. This is not roses are red, colors are blue, whatever. I love you. I'm not about to just tell you the color of roses and the color of violets. I'm about to get into detail. I'm about to go under the surface. I'm about to get under your skin. Man them. And perhaps we need to forget this too, because perhaps I have a one sister and I have a one friend, and I probably need for, show them this, because to be honest, sometimes we as men, we don't know how to effectively communicate with women in a language they understand. So I say, if you can communicate with RMG, you better buy the collection, yeah? You see what I say? And Sometimes I'm a average manipulator don't know he's even a manipulator, so you probably need to do this to stop yourself in your tracks before you attempt to erase my data. That's me and you. I'm a book collection of the inner things. Make them know. This is where you take a stand. This is where you say, sir, you try. It never work. Keep moving along. Me, this good girl, not like me, you know, because I'm a male. Is what I say. As you can see, I'm gonna really have breasts and something. I think I have like a nipple right here, so. But anyways, like this, yeah. You should looking at the mirror and say, this good girl is a good girl with heart for dead. Yeah. Is what I say. So, you know, a lot of people were asking questions like, so, okay, cool, it sounds good. How do we exactly get this book collection, whatever? So let me tell you all the details from now. 1, I am only sending the document through your emails. 2, it is directly linked to the purchaser. Only the purchaser will have access to it. They can send you it, but you won't be able to open it. This is not Netflix where you get to send run your password to people and then pull it. That's not how this works. I'm locking it to the particular purchaser. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to give you, when you inbox me, you can find me on Instagram. The name is right there. You can also find me on Facebook. You can also find me on Twitter. But if I'm nothing else, well, obviously you can also find me on YouTube. And if you know me on WhatsApp, blah blah blah, you can link me personally, Zine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my banking information, and you can transfer it to the bank account directly. When you transfer it, you're going to get a message that says, hey, boom, transfer was successful, transfer was complete. You send it, you send a screenshot for me now, say, yo, you send it and thing. I check my bank account, your $1,200 appear, boom, you now get your collection. And me not waste people time. But don't waste people time. I mean, say set speed. You send it now, you get it right now. Yeah? You hear me? Support the thing. Grab the book collection. I know a lot of you wanna love how the cover look on me and say, yeah man, this definitely look engaging and look like something I forget. I promise you, if you are fascinated by the cover, you're about to go into a whole new level of fascination once you begin to read. This is not your average poet, but you can find out that for yourself if you just grab the thing. This is not for average people neither. So I'm telling you from now, you see the girl them when them in a sundress and still look like midnight, this is not for you. You see what I say? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I'm actually not kidding, because you have some people where since they leave high school, them have no class. This is not for either. This is a next level. This is for the woman them want to elevate. This is not for the people them on the ground floor. Go back to the lobby. I'm not talk to them. I'm not talk to the people them where don't want to be erased. I'm not talk to the people them who survive. I'm not talk to a hard girl for them. Yeah. So sorry. Can hear the extra person. I think all is said and all is done. If you need any further information, I have friends like all over the place. From you ask them and them link me, them I'm gonna make you know. Or you can inbox me yourself, as I say. The names are there. Check them over there. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You find me. You want to know any detail about the poem? You're not gonna get the poem, but me tell you what I want. You know them say interpretation kills art, so I explain the poem them too, no? Yeah? Zine, I promise you. This is unlike any other you've ever seen. I don't think I'm going to send you some short sonnets with some five-line poem. I'm not that type of poet. I'm a storyteller. That's what I do. I tell stories. Yeah? And it's not just 10 pages with 10 like a short something. I tell stories. But if you want to know that, if you want to believe me, then grab it yourself and you'll see. Bye guys, remember to like, remember to subscribe, make your friend them know, say yo, me I drop the book collection and thing. Is what me I say, get as much people as you can to support the merch. See? Oh, me never tell you that offer. For anyone who actually brings a friend, and I just one friend, may I do it for me to tell you the truth. For anyone who actually brings a friend, they only get to pay $1,000 for their copy. Zine. So if you and your friend come, it means your friend now gonna pay 2 bills, and it also means that you now gonna pay 2 bills, which means you just get the package for $2,000. is what I say, but the two are getting our own separate because I say it's going to be locked to a single purchaser. See, so I feel like me a chat long. Anyways, thank you guys for listening, and thanks for all who plan to support and thing. Yeah,